Get ready. I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this. That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing. That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Agreed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brago's organization, and...
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise. Baby, look. I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them. I really did.
Stop talking right now.
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch. They didn't say anything about murdering hostages.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
Not forgiveness. We want to face justice. We know what we did is wrong, but... It was Emilius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me. He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back. We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but This society is sick. It needs to change. Farron Brygo's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter. I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please. Please, Lucia. I love you.
You psychos! You killed Isaac! You'll kill us all!
As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way. You shall wear the starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, Father, let's go down, come on down. Oh, Father, let's go down in the valley to pray. In the valley to pray. As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the Roman crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Let's go down, come on down, don't you wanna go down? Let's go down.
I need a band-aid. It's the size of a truck!
As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, Father, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, Father, let's go down in the
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over. Roger that, November 1. Maybe let's let's not talk too loudly about this killing 100 families kids business.
Time for one last stand. Hold your ground.
You let me shoot him! Never shot anybody before today, and now I've gone and shot my boyfriend. I mean, my ex-boyfriend. Ex in more ways, and I couldn't even finish him off. I needed your help to do it. Now he's dead, and I'm to blame. Still, I pulled the trigger. The choice was mine. I could have... could have let him live. Now he's dead. I need to find the people who steered Isaac wrong. The people who were really responsible. Neelius, Dorsey, and Liberty Buchanan. Will you help me find them? You can count on my gun. Of course. We should go after Neelius Dorsey first. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Neelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
How's the family? Shut your hole. I knew you slept with my...
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store has sardinely.
Really? Then who the hell was that in my house?
Welcome back, children. Had another rough night? Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
City's really humming again, huh?
It's great to see.
Just wish they'd rebuild my house.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. Nope. No. Wish that I did, Franz. Sardinely.
What now? Now I can. Sure. Okay. You're good. Good luck.
Your wife about your
Stupid!
about
I don't want to talk.
Marshal, stop Dorsey's at Palace Gates! Patriarch alive and safe!
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah. I've always got a...
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor. Put them here in downtown. If an enemy gets all the way to Broadmoor, we got big...
I like your style, Rangers. I asked for a favor and you came through for me. No more Darcys in my city, and everybody can walk out their doors again without getting shot. Some of my marshals weren't too sure about you, but I see now that they were dead wrong. Old Saul always knows best. Damn right. It's in all our interests to keep this city safe. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Darcys got into town? Figures. That rat slinked into town about 5 years back, and the patriarch, God love him, offered him a place to set up shop. Been nothing but trouble ever since, so him making a deal with the Darcys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brygo helped the Darcys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in. Take down Brygo for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best-equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Hey, you ever hear those stories about, what are they called? Donuts? Fried dough covered in sugar?
And sprinkles, man. Don't forget sprinkles. Of course I heard them.
Too bad they're just myths, though. No way someone could have made that, even before the deluge of fire.
Oh, I believe, man. I believe.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
Brandy.
This is all Joe's fault. Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium! My Sardinely. Bet this is all Joe's fault. Stupid!
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background. Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him. While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
Please, enjoy your time in our elegant establishment. Hope you hit the jackpot.
What's your favorite song?
Gotta be Sex Dwarf. It bops so hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Having fun?
Hey, you're cramping my moves. This place rocks, right?
Present requests, party humans. Enjoy party time.
Chug, chug, chug!
These stairs lead to Mr. Brago's lounge. He said I should let you guys through. But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad day. That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong. Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything. Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would, but nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brago's place. You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Did you know that I know the DJ from way back?
I'd start with Boar's Light.
What? I love BL. It's so...
Hey, you pallies. Try your hand at a game of luck and skill? Roulette's the name. Drop a bet on the table, I spin the doohickey, and you win big if the ball lands on your choice. Sorry, friendos. What do you say? Want to give her another... No luck, pallies. What do you say? Want to give her another... No luck, pal... What do you say? Want to give her another spin? Well, now, there's a game called High-Low that Mr. Brago used to run back in Vegas. Couldn't be simpler. Fine. What's your call? High or low? Oh, no luck. No stomach for it, eh? No problem. I'll be here after you grab a...
What me?
2 more years, and I get my pension. Gonna take my ma on a vacation. right, buddies. You can enjoy your winnings with drink or a lay, but you ain't playing any more games with us. Brygo's orders.
Fuck me! Fuck me! Let's get crunk!
Hey there. What do you need? Sorry, chums. Don't know anybody by that name. Can't help you. This is the Little Vegas. A slice of paradise in a freezing shithole. Plenty of sins available for the picking. Just take a look around. Loose lips don't get you far in Mr. Brygo's organization. So, nope. All the best vices Colorado has to offer.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brygo's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas. Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine 2 round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing them between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of 2 buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen, the terrible smell. Sure thing, Red Hats. What can Charlie do for you? El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had. I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms. I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me. Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. You want to talk to the man in charge? You'll find Mr. Brygo upstairs. Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hat so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused. You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake. Until next time, Red Hats.
This DJ
is amazing. He's always here.
Not me!
Hey! Yoo-hoo-hoo!
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party. None of your fucking business.
Oh, they're mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid them to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
Defending Colorado Springs and beating those toothless shit-kicker Dorseys to a bloody paste. Local 168! Let me hear you! Woo! Yeah? Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no marshals neither. No, you ain't getting off that easy. The local 168 don't like being spied on. What we do like is fighting. And so let's go, runts. It's time to dance. Ha! You're right. Get out of here, you panty wastes. Thieves.
168! 168! Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out?
Wonder if 10 is working today.
The Little Vegas brothel, friends.
Hope you're getting lucky at the Little Vegas.
Talk to Kendall if you're looking for some company.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, Ken. Me and my friends are here on business today. Rangers?
Delgado. You know, that name sounds really familiar, but remembering is going to be hard work.
Kendall, you predictable son of a bitch.
I need serious cash. Any less, and it isn't worth the risk. Shit! I knew I should have asked for more. All right. Don't tell anyone I told you. But Delgado was sniffing around the club, asking too many questions about the Dorseys. Last I saw, Charlie Knowles was pulling him into the back rooms behind the bar.
God damn it. Now Daisy's gonna want Brygo dead, and she won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
I get all giddy when you smile. Oh, Quan, it's you!
Hi, 10. Good to see you.
I'm so happy you're back. I've missed you so much. Can you stay?
I'm kind of on duty. Unless you all want to take a break for a while. Really? That's 10.
Oh, Quan, it's been so long. I wish I'd met you before. All this. I'll miss you.
Right here, gorgeous. Right? Cash up front. I may be easy, but I ain't cheap. You'll be back.
When I'm finished with you, you'll be bound. Stand there and don't move, kitten. You'll do. It costs money for my attention, pet. Pay, and I'll show you the joys of knowing you. Now, let's think about safe words. It's safe, I promise. Out you go, pet.
Bet you look even better bent over my knee. I was just warming up. Give me a sec. Costs money to play with the king. Ah, and the king really needed a workout.
Oh, sweetie. Everyone has nerves there.
No, I know how to do it. I just don't feel like it right now. Hey, who the hell are you guys? Yeah, well, I was just leaving. Bite me. I'm out of here.
Come back anytime, Benji. I know school's
And for a
always
small
in session. I'll show you. Strip and get ready to take notes. You'll want to remember the things you're going to get an A for effort. Don't forget to write, gorgeous.
Gracious. Do people actually want to discuss?
Oh, hi. Aren't you a sexy little thing? This is my first time. So, how do we do this? Do I just... Oh! Whoa, okay.
It costs money for my attention. Now, let's think about safe word. Yes, it absolutely goes in there. Watch. Pathetic. Dismissed.
Thought you couldn't work tonight, Darlene.
That's fine. I got a sitter.
Not your ex, I hope. We'll drink all your liquor and sell the kid to the scar.
Haha. Little Tammy from next door. She'll still drink all my liquor.
Cash up front. I may be easy. Baby, I'm gonna take you to paradise. Bet you don't get that at home. You can see yourself out, right?
Costs money to play with the king. Wonderful. Now come to daddy. Yeah, that's it! King me, baby! A king's first responsibility is to his ladies.
Mr. Harris is back tonight, Joy. He was asking for you.
Oh, Christ.
What?
How did he smell? Oh, man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best. But I've heard a rumor that there's an exclusive secret.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? That's off limits without permission from Mr. Brygo. Red hats.
Oh, you've never been? You simply must.
You want to pay for it?
I don't know what the boss is thinking running a straight joint. He's leaving money on the table.
Marshals would shut us down if we fixed the game.
Not with a kickback, they wouldn't.
Ranger!
They ain't never said
Welcome
no
to
to
my
a piece of the action.
I don't know then. He must have his reasons.
I guess so.
Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas and Angela Death and the rest helped me save Vegas. And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine clothiers being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brygo. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it? You haven't heard the story? Hey, I'll never forget it. 20 years ago, Vegas was being overrun by robots. A nightmare. Then Angie and Snake and their squad showed up, guns a-blazing, and saved the day. Heroes, every one of them. Helped me consolidate control of the city, too. Of course, 15 years later, the robots came back and destroyed everything. But you know all about that. They attacked you, too. Anyway, that shared history makes me happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. You think the Patriarch would let an illegal business operate right on his doorstep? Everything I do is approved and on the level. I'm even a member of the Chamber of Commerce. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot. Damn. I'd heard rumors, but... well, I'm not surprised that's the way he went out. A hero to the end. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise a... Now, what can I do for you? I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. It's not quite Vegas, but it's close. And since I can't go back, this will have to do, won't it? And besides, the customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. All of Sin City behind one door. Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh? Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger. Like I said, 15 years as to why we came to Colorado? Certainly. Ask away. What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but... good information, you say. That's better information than I have, then. Nobody told me nothing. But I'm sorry. I can't let you go back there. My property, my rules. And if you try it without my permission, my capos will defend my property by all means necessary. Understand me? What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grip. Good luck.
Hello again, red hats. You like it? He used to had him in there for weeks.
What a revolting story.
Yeah, he didn't like it much either. Especially the ending. Well, ain't you a clever seed of red hats? But let's not be rash here, yeah? The only way you're getting past that door is through a hail of bullets. And no one wants that, right? Look, it wasn't Mr. Brygo who conspired with the Dorseys. He's not that stupid. But a little bird told me it was someone in our organization. I can give you a name. All you gotta do is prove this guy was acting on his own. Way I see it, everybody wins. You get your culprit, and we don't get in trouble with the law. Once you clear Mr. Brygo's name, I'm sure he'll release Delgado. Look for our man McTavish at the machine shop, near Pillory Square. I don't care what you do to him, but if you can come back and prove the rest of us weren't involved, I'm sure we can make a deal, yeah? Also, I didn't tell you this, Red Hat. Sure. First, head to Pillory Square. You know, where the marshals leave folks to freeze. Mac's place is southeast of the human popsicles. Usually has a paperboy shouting nearby. Find a way to prove Mr. Brygo wasn't mixed up in this Dorsey business, and we can make a deal. Yeah? Until next time, Red Hats.
Team November, come in. Yeah, I got Ms. Wong, the manager at the Sands Lux Apartments on the line. And this one might actually be something. Says she's got a tenant who might be making bombs in...
Shush, shush, shush. Let me talk to them. You're leaving out important details. It's the weirdo in apartment 3. He's gonna kill us all. There's all kinds of loud banging coming from his room. And he's not alone. He's got friends in there. They're planning something. I know it. Do you think I would have called you if the marshals had listened to me? They say I call too much. Goddamn lazy good-for-nothings. Maybe there was nothing going on those other times, but this one's real. I'm sure of it. Come to the Sands Lux Apartments, now! That loony's liable to blow the whole place
sorry, November. Over and out.
Huh? What do you mean by sorry?
Hey, did you ask your wife about...
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium! My store has every sardine leaf.
I did was ask a few questions. Bet this is all Joe's fault. All I did was ask a few questions. Who? Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History. Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff. Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid? I don't even know. Well, that's weird, right? Heck yeah, I am! It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history, true relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see. Authentic handmade replicas of lost treasures. Just some real A-plus quality work, if I do say so myself. The marshals have the front boarded up, but there's a side entrance you might be able to open. You didn't hear that from me. That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Is it just me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder than before the Dorsey attack?
Ixnay, the Arsenal's name.
They've been real.
Shut up!
Rangers hailed as heroes! Dorsey's flee the city!
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs! Weston family confirmed dead! Hey, you're the Rangers! Well, first time we met, I didn't know you were in town. Well, it's the only safe place we've got. Vegas is gone. The robots saw to that. Refugees say the East is dying too. Might still be a couple nations out there, Motor City Combine and Buckeye Republic, but they were at war last we heard. Colorado's the only safe place left, and we have the Patriarch to thank. That makes this town the best place in the world near as I can tell, even if it isn't perfect. You bet!
Did you just give me a hickey? Did you just give me a
extra bloody
hickey?
shootout and Garden of the Gods!
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed. The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only. Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. Good day.
Rangers hailed as heroes! Dorsey's flee the city! Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs! Weston family confirmed dead!
I was talking to Village and Joe the other day, and he said that he might be opening up some for escape.
Yeah, for the work of the race, to buy up and turn into waiters.
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see. It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see.
What now? Good luck.
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the...
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please.
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see.
What we
The
didn't
other guy.
expect was 50 VWs in his garden.
Hanging around like shrubbery in a rich man's home. Damn waste of some good.
It isn't bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right?
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop?
Jumped out of a building to escape the door. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the...
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please.
It isn't bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see the other guy.
You ever notice that the statue's eyes follow you wherever you go?
Nope.
Yeah.
Extra, extra! Bloody shootout and guarded up the gods!
Oh, look! This time the marshal sent substitutes to shake us down. Well, you stand-ins get one warning. Fuck off, or get fucked up. Yeah? Well, McTavish doesn't want to talk to you. And you just used up your one warning. Fuck 'em up, boys. You want it? Shop?
shot, my boys. Well, I'm not looking for a bullet in the face, so you can fuck right the hell off. Oh, wait, don't. Goons are cheap, but a good doors are replaceable. All right, come in. But I'm no helpless in here, I'm warning you.
Can you? You're the ones who survived the Dorsey ambush. You killed Isaac Reed and his rich kid pals. You're bloody ruthless. Bollocks. I'm screwed. What? No. I didn't hee-haw to do with that. I just heard about it. Oh, okay. Just 10 seconds. But I don't know what you're talking about. Just leave me alone. Don't you know I'm under Farnbrago's protection? You can't touch me. Huh? No, I mean, if you shoot me, then he's gonna... what a lot of shite. This ain't fair. Everybody shuts on me, everybody. Okay. Looks like you got me at a disadvantage, so let's make a deal, eh? You piss flaps drop me enough to skip town, and I'll tell you what I can. Damn it to hell! I got too many holes in me already. Fine, I'll spill monkey desert trash. Okay, yeah, I let the Dorseys into the city, and I'm glad I did. Least I could do after the patriarch put me in the pillories. Asshole froze my bloody face off. I got a crater where my nose should be. Of course I wanted some revenge. Wouldn't you? I didn't know that's what they were going to do. I just thought they were going to kill Buchanan. That's Scottish. I'm Scottish. See, Scottish plaid, Scottish logo, everything Scottish. The MacTavishes were the kings of Scotland. I know, right? But no way. Why would they think that? Mr. Bragg would nothing to do with us, nothing. What are you going to do with me? Custody, you whores! Didn't I tell you what you want to know, you fucking lawmen are all the same?
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead. Copy that, Team November. Arrest team from HQ is en route.
McTavish, and I'm for Glasgow. Shit, that's not it. Lick me, ballbag, sod F, you wee cunt. Come on, boil your head, you Jimmy. Hey, you've a face like a scalp there, you dobar. Aye, that'll do.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right.
Rangers hail as heroes! Dorsey's flee the city!
Just give me a hickey?
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like rough and blood.
You get drummed out in a second.
Yeah. Seriously. Why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight muckaties?
What now? Now I can. Sure. Okay. You're good. Long as you don't mind if I keep working while we talk. Good luck.
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, man. You can't leave me wondering.
It was an old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast.
Whoa there, Red Hats. What's the rush, huh? Why don't you tell your old pal Charlie what you found out from McTavish? Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. He should be the guy you talk to anyway. If you got good news for him, I'm sure. So, what'd you do to that poor bastard McTavish? Now, why would you be like that to your good pal, Charlie? All right. I'll head. You should go on upstairs and talk to Mr. Brygo. See you later, Red Hats.
Oh, I caught
I love dancing in this place.
I didn't do nothing!
Rangers. I get the feeling this isn't a social call. I understand you had a little talk with McTavish, and I want you to know I'm as appalled as you are that he let the Dorseys into the city. He served me well, but, well, he's always been an idiot. Now, what do you want to talk to me about? In my profession, you can't be too trusting with new friends. I had you followed. It won't happen again. Is that a threat? Are you suggesting some kind of deal? I'm not admitting I know anything about Delgado, but what did you have in mind? I like that. Keeps Daisy out of my business and takes care of a problem I didn't want in the first place. All right, you got a deal. You can take Delgado. I'll tell my crew to let you... And I tell you what, because you've been so reasonable, I'll do you one more favor. A little bird told me you need to staff the armory at your HQ. Well, I just so happen to know a few guys who know about guns. Consider it staffed. What do you say? You're right, but I'm not the one who grabbed him. Charlie did, the idiot. After that, what was I going to do? Tell him no hard feelings and let him walk? Daisy would have been busting down my doors within the hour. So, at least I hope it did. Depends on if you're going to set my offer. Fantastic. Delgado's in the back. My crew will let you through. And you'll have a fully staffed armory by the time you get back to your headquarters. Pleasure doing business with you, Rangers. Feels like old times.
You Rangers are stand-up guys. Stop up.
What a surprise to see you here, Rangers. It's especially surprising because I figured you'd be coming out of Brygo's suite with him in chains. Or a bullet hole in his head. But no, we've looked the other way long enough. First, Brygo helps out the Dorseys. Then, he locks up a marshal. You're lawkeepers, right? Like us? It's time to uphold the law. If you're not willing to do that much...
Marshal Lupinski, I stand by these people. So if you plan to shoot them, you'll have to shoot me, too. I think you know how that'll go over with the families.
Doesn't need to come to that, Miss Wesson. If your friends here make the right choice. So, how about it, Rangers? You wouldn't want to get the little lady hurt, would you? Maybe. Or maybe Brygo sweet-talked his way out of trouble. We've all seen that happen before. Last chance.
It doesn't have to go down like this, fellas.
Shut the fuck up, Quan. It's going down like this, whether or not you like it. One way or another, there's gonna be blood. So whose side are you on? You really want to piss off the sheriff? For the sake of that rat, Brygo? Good. Now why don't you mosey back upstairs and arrest Brygo for real then? Go on, get. We gave you the chance to do the right thing. Get him, boys!
No fighting near the tables.
I'm moving here.